As I said before, como dije antes. Como dije antes, estoy haciendo una serie de videos. As I said before, I'm doing a series of videos. Llamada, called Expresiones Útiles bien explicadas. Useful expressions well explained. Como dije antes, es más fácil aprender una expresión si la entendemos bien. As I said before, it's easier to learn an expression if we understand it well. As I said before, también se usa en inglés para decir repito. I repeat. Repito. Tienes que ver el video más de una vez. As I said before, you have to see the video more than once. Repito. Tienes que practicar las expresiones en voz alta. As I said before, you have to practice the expressions out loud. As I said before, como dije antes, repito. To be worth it. Valer la pena. It's worth it. Vale la pena. It's not worth it. It isn't worth it. No vale la pena. To be worth it. ¿Qué significa it? Pues también se puede decir. You can also say, it's worth the trouble. The trouble, las dificultades. It's worth the bother. The bother, la molestia. It's worth the time. The time, el tiempo. It's worth the grief. The grief, la pena. It's worth it. It. Todo ello. All of it. ¿Vale la pena estudiar? Is it worth the trouble to study? Is it worth the bother to study? Is it worth the time to study? Is it worth the grief to study? Is it worth it to study? Para mí, valió la pena estudiar español. For me, it was worth it to study Spanish. Pero no me vale la pena estudiar chino. But it's not worth it to me to study Chinese. To be worth it. Valer la pena. It's worth it. Vale la pena. It's not worth it. It isn't worth it. No vale la pena. It's enough. Es suficiente. ¿Es suficiente por hoy? Is it enough for today? ¿Es suficiente para ti? Is it enough for you? Todavía no es suficiente. It's still not enough. Nunca es suficiente. It's never enough. Como dije antes, tienes que ver el video de nuevo. As I said before, you have to see the video again. Vale la pena. It's worth it. Eso será suficiente. That will be enough. It's enough. Es suficiente. That's enough. Eso es suficiente.